Thank you. Okay, so what's your name?
My name is Đỗ Nhật Nam.
Okay, good. And where do you live?
I'm currently residing in Hanoi, Vietnam.
Okay, excellent, good. And can you tell me something about your family?
My family, okay, sure. My family is only consisted of 3 people, me, my dad, and my mom. But we are also very close to each other, and it's very warm, and the atmosphere is all around very warm and close, and everything is amazing in my family, and everything is very fulfilled and complete. My dad is a teacher, and my mom is also a teacher at Hanoi University of Education, and they are both really caring educators and caring parents.
Okay.
And they fed with me really well.
Wow, it sounds like you have a lovely family.
That's right, that's right.
Okay. If you could visit any country in the world, what would it be?
If I could visit any country in the world, I think it will be France, the city of love. I've always fantasized about going to Paris, about sitting under Eiffel Tower from when I was really young, watching the movie Ratatouille.
Yeah.
It was an absolutely amazing movie, and the romance and the twist of love in the air in France is absolutely amazing. The songs, the lyrics, and the buildings, so antique and something so warm in France. I myself is a person of old things. I love antiques, I love boutique things, and that's why France is my choice. If you ask me what city would I want to visit.
Excellent, yeah, very nice. Okay, is money the most important factor in choosing a job?
Money is one very important factor when you're choosing a job, but then choosing a job is the combination of many different factors, and those factors must suit your needs and your personality. And to me, I think money is nowhere near the most important factor. I think the most important factor of a job is that you have to be satisfied with that job. You cannot do something that you're not interested in, or you are not very willing to do that job. Like me, I would never want to do any routine jobs or any jobs that involve labor work because I'm very clumsy. So yeah, I choose job based on my satisfaction. And even though if the job may not make me very wealthy, may not make me very rich, but as long as it makes me happy, I'm fine.
Excellent, cool. And what are some benefits of traveling?
There are so many benefits of traveling. To me, traveling is a better teacher than books, than textbooks, and everything else. Because traveling makes you learn. As one Vietnamese slang saying that, as long as you travel, you learn more and more. And I think that is absolutely correct. Because when you're merging into a culture, when you're strolling into and diversify yourself with many different countries, many different places, and then your knowledge will widen and you can think to higher and higher horizons.
Excellent, very good. And the last question, should students have a part-time job?
Students having a part-time job, that's always a very decent problem of the 21st century. And to me, I think that students from high school, they may be able to have a part-time job. Because as I've said, experience is always the best teacher. And having a job, they can know how to actually react in life, in situations. Because a job can never be perfect. Sometimes they'll trip and fall, and sometimes they may even get fired. But that is the nature of life, and they must learn that. So I think that having a job is the best way to immerse yourself into the society.
Excellent. Yeah, very good. Okay, so that was part one.
Yep.
So now, part two, we're going to have a look at pictures. If you need to, you can write. Okay. I want you just to describe what you see happening in the two pictures.
To my description, this girl, this woman here is working at the computer, and I think that she's working at her project or anything like that, because she appears to be a student. She's not someone who's been grown up, and it appears to be a library here. And she's noting down. I think she's doing homework with very focus and attention, and I think that's a very good thing of a student to do so. Yeah, that is my description of the first picture. And the second picture are a group of people. They are writing down, they're noting down some points, I think for one of the projects of their own. Now these people I think are grown up already, and because they're talking on the phone, and they seem pretty mature through their facial expression, and they are working very attentively. And I think to my prediction, they are working for a contest in their group. And even though they're working individually, you can see that they're lining up, and so they resemble a group.
Excellent, good.
Okay.
And which of these would be most difficult for you to live without?
To live without, I mean, I think it would be the computer. No, because of the fact that of the modern day, then the computer is of a very essential role in everyone's works. And without the computer, even though I can still do work very well of it, but then I cannot do work as effectively and also as masterful without using the computer. So I think this is one of the most important inventions of the 20th and 21st century, and it will be most difficult for me and for other students of my age to live with them.
Excellent. And what would your life be like without a phone or a telephone or a mobile phone?
Honestly, to me, I don't use the telephone that much because I'm an outgoing person, and I'd rather just run to that person's place and talk face to face to him or her than just talking on the phone chatting. But I think that my life without a telephone would be really tough, because sometimes communication are of a distance, and if you have to travel such distance or send mail, then you will miss something urgent. And that would be really terrible, because sometimes things can matter even life or death. So a telephone will help being more effective, and also will help our life to progress more and more.
Excellent. Yeah, good. Okay, that's part 2 over.
Yep.
Just the last part. Okay, so we're going to have a role play.
Okay.
So I'll give you just a minute to have a read through the role play that we will act out. And just tell me when you're ready.
Okay. So you're going to be my friend?
Yeah.
I'm the classmate?
So I'm the one that's off school. I don't like going to school.
Nice. Okay, thank you.
You good? Okay. If you could start.
Yeah. Hello?
Hey, how are you?
Hey, I'm fine. How about you? How are you doing?
I'm okay, but I'm a little bit bored of going to school at the moment.
Really? Oh, that's a pity. Why are you bored of going to school? You don't like school anymore?
2 reasons. One, I find that I'm very tired in school. I don't like getting up early. And the other reason, I feel just very lazy to work.
Lazy, I know. I have that same feeling many times too. I mean, sometimes there's the homework appearing and you find too lazy to even work, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think that you shouldn't do it. You know why? Because even though I'm a student, and every student thinks that they may get lazy at some point when they're studying, but I think that as a student, you have the role and the responsibility to study. So, what job would you want to pursue in the future?
In the future, I'd love to be a teacher.
A teacher? Wow! Yeah, I'd love to be a teacher too. That's amazing. But then, as a teacher, the criteria is to have a good background of knowledge. And to have a good background knowledge, you have to go to school. Okay? So yeah, if you want to be a teacher, you cannot just stay at home, play video games, and then, hey class, I'm going to teach you this lesson. That is impossible. So I think you should go to school because of that reason. And also, what are the what going to class? What are the benefits of going to class to your point of view?
So the benefits, we can interact with other students, so we can get a better social atmosphere, we can learn a lot more.
Yeah, you got the point. You got the point. So I'm your classmate, right?
Yeah.
And we're pretty close to each other, right?
Yeah.
And you have all the friends at your class supporting you. So why are you not going to class? Just think of it like this. The class time is like a journey. And whenever you go to class, it's fun. Because we are here for you. And remember all the memories, like that time when we climb up the tree and I fall down, see?
Yeah.
Remember that? So if you don't go to school, you cannot regenerate these memories. And your life would be really hideous and boring. You see what I mean?
Yeah, wow. You make a really good point.
Yeah, yeah. So, should we go to school right now?
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
Excellent. Very good. So that is the end of the test.
Yep, thank you.
I'm very, very impressed.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
And goodbye.
Thank you. Have a
Thank
nice
you.
day.
Have a nice day.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Hello everyone, my name is Anne, and now I'm going to introduce myself to you. I was born in Kaohsiung, Taiwan. My birthday is August 23rd, and now I'm 18 years old. My blood type is O, and my constellation is Virgo. I am an undergraduate now. I study in National Kaohsiung First University of Science and Technology. Major in marketing and distribution. I'm going to introduce my family. There are 3 members in my family, my father, my mother, and I. My parents are teachers, so they treat me with the high standards in many ways. Sometimes I feel stressful, but I know that they do this because they want me better and better. So I will do my best on everything. I don't want to let them down. For example, the entrance exam. I was so diligent to study when I was a candidate for the exam. Finally, the score was excellent and I was qualified to study in National Taiwan University of Science and Technology. But I finally chose the department marketing and distribution, which I want to study. So I also choose National Kaohsiung First University of Science and Technology. In the beginning, my parents and my relatives were opposite because they want me to start in Taipei. Actually, I want to go there too because Taipei is the capital of Taiwan. There are more resources than Kaohsiung. And I was born in Kaohsiung, so I think I should go to another city to improve my ability of getting along with people. And I also should to learn more things that I have ever experienced. Generally speaking, I want to study in Taipei, but I think the interest is more important. By the way, there is no department of marketing in Taipei. When I explained my thoughts to my parents and my relatives, they are persuaded. This is my choice, so I have to study hard, and I want they can be proud of me. And at last, thanks for your listening.
Hi guys, so my name is Nam. You can call me Ben. That's my English name. I come from Vietnam. Most specifically, I come from Hanoi, Vietnam. I am 13 years old and I'm studying at 7th grade of New Zealand Grammar School. So, today I'm making this video in order to introduce about myself a little bit and then introduce about the series of videos that I'm gonna make. You will know about it later. So, my favorite activity when I do in free time is to read books. That's why I have so many books in my bookcase. People often call me a bookaholic, but I'm just a person who's obsessed with books. Well, my favorite activity is also swimming. I can swim a lot in 1 hour. And also my favorite activity is to ride bike, to skate, and to jog around the park. My favorite food is pizza. Yeah, I guess that's the favorite food of many people. And also chocolate. Nice. A lot of people call me a fun guy. Not a fun guy, that would be gross, but I'm a fun guy, so I hope that you have an entertaining time enjoying my video. Okay, so in this series of video, my aim is to deliver the topics, to discuss on topics of social life, for example, global warming or the internet affects our life. And and these topics are all circulating two of the most international and well-acclaimed exams, the TOEFL IBT and the IELTS test, the speaking part. So in my personal experience, I can say that I've got an 8 in the IELTS test and an 107 in TOEFL IBT. So you can just believe in me because I'm an experienced test taker. In the video, I will aim especially for the tests, the beginners in both of the tests, or the people who are practicing, so that they can get the best score in both of the tests in the speaking part. And you can make sure that I have a lot of tips and a lot of ways that you can improve your speaking skill in TOEFL IBT and the IELTS, and you can get the most desirable score that you can get. Okay, so yeah, people may think that watching this video and then they will close it and they say that, well, that's just a kid. I don't care what he say. It's not trustable. But yeah, whatever. Just believe in me, because I hope that my perspective and my ideas on the issues that I will discuss will make you have a lot of fun, because I know that my perspective will be different from yours, especially if you are an adult. Okay, so yeah, thank you very much for listening, and I hope that you'll subscribe or give me a thumbs up so that I can have more motivation to do the second video and the other videos after it. And I hope that, yeah, the second video that after this will be about internet affecting our life, and I hope they will be